So why do we suffer so much living inside our mind, trying to strategize, analyze, figure out what's next, and I need to do this, do that, tackle this, tackle that. It's taking away so much of your energy. We use that a lot to kind of push ourselves forward. But what that creates is a lot of frustration and exhaustion. We are very much tired all the time because we're constantly using our energy in the mind, not living our life. So what happens is the reason why we go into our head like that is we want to stay in control. Meaning I want to be in a place of security, meaning there's a lot of insecurity inside when that happens because I can't let myself go in that moment. So something that we want to understand is that if we want to know something, what do we need to do? We need to become what we want to know, meaning we need to be out there, take the risk, explore and experience that. And unless we do that, we will just analyze, and analyzing won't give us what we want to know because there's limitation in the mind. We are recycling constantly with the same data over and over, and what that means is I'm not going to get out of my comfort zone. I have this fixed idea, belief, and identity and the ego attachment that I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to change. So a lot of the times this happens with inner work as well. You know, something that we need to do. A lot of the triggers, dealing with traumas and all these insecurities and fears as they arise. I don't want to deal with them. Why is that? Because we are afraid of change. There's fear of change. That it's hard for me to let go of what I think is best for me, what I think is giving me security. And so it's hard for me to let go of certain connections, relationships, people, situations. Because if I do that, what's going to happen? I'm going to be all alone by myself. And that's a very insecure place. Because I haven't learned to get to know myself or connect with myself. I see myself as separate from myself. And I used to draw energy from other people, not from within me. And so this can be very scary. And that's why it takes a lot of courage when you start to dig in, go in. So when you do that, what happens is you will start to discover something amazing, but we don't want to change, right? Once again, we like to stay in our comfort zone. And so something that we want to understand is that there's no beginning and an end. This is why altogether that life is a journey, not a destination. Your success is a journey, it's not a destination. Everything is in the journey, in the process. But the ego mind has created this idea that everything is in the destination. When we reach the heaven, when we reach to the sky, right? There's something higher above me, meaning that I'm below. And so I don't trust myself, I don't believe in myself, right? And so something that you want to understand is that in universe, everything is in spiral, meaning there's constant change that are eternal. That's why our soul is eternal, it never dies. What happens is we die and we are reborn. So there's death and rebirth cycle. And this applies both symbolically and literally. And so symbolically, every new moon and full moon. So there's different tides, different energy rising and going down. And especially now, we are entering Chiron in retrograde, which is Chiron represents the wounded healer. So what that's going to do in the energy field is that it's going to trigger a lot of our hidden shadow wounds, inner triggers, fears, insecurities, and traumas. And this will go on until December 28th of this year. So we are given this opportunity to go in and really tap into ourselves and have this chance to heal for a new beginning and release what no longer serves you, so you can move ahead. And so when we do that, it's really important to understand, if you want to know something, you want to transform and evolve in life, you need to become that experience, meaning that we need to go all in and have that experience. Whether it's pain, whether it's joy, we need to go through it all. That's part of life. And so one way to look at it is that we need to just have a laugh about it. And that's how we go through it. Any challenging moments, any painful moments, find humor inside that experience, right? See it as a play rather than a plague. You see what I mean? And so it's something that I would like to remind you, and just to give you a quick energy update, that the energy has been intensifying since the super full moon. I've been seeing so much more light codes coming down. The energy is so intense, and our DNA is getting upgraded during our sleep, during daytime. So it's really important to take a good rest, especially if you're feeling exhausted or tired more often, or experiencing nausea. You want to drink a lot of water, get rest. And so even though you might not see what's happening, I'm just letting you know the upgrades is happening as the earth is ascending, and everything on earth, including us, because we are in nature, is all getting upgraded. And because we are getting upgraded, like I mentioned before, as the light grows, the shadow gets bigger as well. So there's going to be a lot of the shadow work that may come up to the surface that we need to deal with in an individual way. So something that I'm offering is all my services on my website. So if you need any support at this time, do not hesitate to reach out to me just to have any free discovery call. It's okay, you don't have to do get my service after that. So I'm just here to offer all these services for your help, just in case. And also all my posts and writings and all that stuff, I hope it's going to help you in supporting your healing and empowerment journey. So everything that you are going through right now, even though you might interpret as something negative, is a blessing in disguise. I really want you to know that it's a hidden gift. And after that, a new beginning is waiting for you that is bright and exciting. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.